What's going on, guys? It's me, Jiggly, and I'm back with another mod block spotlight tutorial video on the Cyclic assembler from Thermal Expansion. Let's learn something new. Alright guys, so you're looking at me and you're like, Jiggly got a different crafting table. I know, I'll get to that. But let's know how to craft the Cyclic assembler itself. So it's pretty easy. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek at it. It's not too challenging, believe it or not. It's going to use a chest, a machine frame, 2 tin gears, 2 copper gears, and a redstone reception coil. Because of course, this baby's going to take power. The machinist workbench we'll get to in a minute. It's needed in order to utilize this this mod. So let's go ahead and take a look here at our user interface. We have a energy buffer of 60,000 RF storage. We use 20 RF per tick, so in reality it's pretty small. Crafts recipes saved in schematics, uses 20 redstone flux per item. No, it won't craft that. Pretty good. It's got a tutorial tab just in case my video wasn't helpful enough. Augmentation, of course, comes with the standards. You got the automatic transfer out, redstone control, and configuration. Right here, I go ahead and usually disable it. Right here, I've got it all as the same. So you can. There's 2 different ones here. You have a green and a purple. So if it's green, it'll input it to the top, and purple, it'll input to the bottom. And then, of course, with it being blue, any input that hits the blue will, of course, put it there. Now, what this will do is it'll take mass amounts of storage, which I will, I'll briefly show you, but it'll all stack in one, the blocks. But essentially, if you just drop mad stacks in here, and it's got to make something, it'll store it, and it'll hold so much of a storage. But that's pretty much it. And then, of course, you got your schematic. So you can see what schematic it has, and if it's good or bad or whatnot. So speaking of schematic, let's come over here and let's put one of them up here. We're gonna tell this one we want it to make birch. Okay. So right here in default, if we put one there, it's going to do it. If we put it here, it's going to do it. So we'll just put it in the middle, and we're going to want it to make birch planks. So we're going to say write schematic. Boom. Now you can see here schematic 4 birch wood planks used while sneaking to erase. So we're going to bring that one down, and as you notice, it won't stack. Okay, because it's been inscribed with something, or ingrained or entrusted. And so of course I got an energy power going to it, so it's all completely powered. We're going to put that one there. Now where this is handy is if you have stuff automatically inputting, you can either, like if you have a tree farm and you just want to turn them into planks really quickly, of course you can always use the sawmill to, of course, increase that. But let's say, like, I use this one on QuigglyCraft to make the tables. All automatically, I just go to the store, I buy mass amounts of stacks of birch wood, and then I turn them into planks, and then I take the planks, and I have another Cyclic assembler that has the other schematic that makes the tables, and of course it outputs it to my storage. But this right here is going to put the planks here, so I will drop the wood here. But first I want to show you, if I put the birch wood in there, it's not going to take in the birch wood. First off, we need to know why. Okay, so it's blue. It won't take it in. Interesting. Now let's put the birch in there. Alright, so now we gotta figure out why. Oh, because this one's on export. Okay. So I messed up the conduit. So let's change the conduit to insert. Now it's gonna do it. So now watch, if I put the spruce in there, the spruce are here. Guys, the spruce are here, but it's not doing anything. And it's like, wait, why? Okay, so now let's put the birch. Boop. Look at that. As fast as it can bring in the planks, it's putting out birch planks. As fast as it does that. Look at that. And then this guy will also do like fluid crafting. I am pretty positive. I've never used it for the fluids, but it looks like it stores fluids here. And you can do something with your inputted fluids. That would be some advanced stuff. This is going to be the basic tutorial with at least creating blocks. But as you've seen, I put the spruce wood in, and why? Because it only crafts what the schematic shows, what the schematic tells us. So 1 stack it created 4 stacks for us, and it took a matter of, what, 10 seconds, if that? That's the power of the schematic. And you can, of course, write all your schematics. This is the machinist workbench, which we'll have to get into at some point. But for the Cyclic assembler, you need a schematic. and you can whatchamacallit, you can create stuff. You can drop something in to automate, and you can set them up in a chain reaction. You don't even got to pipe them over to another one. You could have it sitting right next to the other. Just make sure you have it as an output and an input with the right schematic to accept, and it's going to sit there and it's going to accept. It has an internal storage. Okay, so you can literally set like 3 or 4 of them up as long as they're all powered with different schematics, and you can literally have a complete auto crafting system. Now that's of course external from like applied energistics crafting within the internal network. But yeah, that's the power of the Cyclic assembler. So I hope this has been helpful. Yeah, and as you can see, back tools, I guess a schematic is considered a tool. Interesting. But I hope this has been helpful, guys. If it has, smash that like button, share it with your friends and family, or anyone else that plays Minecraft that might not know how to use the thermal expansion Cyclic assembler. So I appreciate it, guys. As always, stay tuned for more videos. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.